Thanks to the My Guests section, you get maximum control over your players, you avoid them having to register, and you allow them to create games under your supervision. Create a guest, choose the alias to appear next to their scores, copy the invitation, this 9-letter code, and send it to your player so they can use it to identify themselves in Educaplay. This way, they won't have to create an account. Plus, since you are the one who decides their alias, you won't have to guess who's who on your report section. Your guest can also create games under your strict supervision. You will be the only person who sees the game before deciding whether or not to publish it on your profile. Let's go! Imagine you want to track 5 people who are going to play your games and share their creations with you. Isabel and Matthew are your Spanish students. Sophia and Luke are training to work as programmers in your company, and you want Emma to play your games as part of a marketing campaign. The first step is to create 5 guests. Press the Add Guest button 5 times, or simply change this one to a 5 and press it once. By default, the alias will be guest. Click on the pencil to change the alias as many times as you need. Now, share the invitations to each person in whatever way. Copy these codes one by one with this button and send them by email or a chat tool. Project them on a screen for them to copy, print them on a paper and give it to them, whatever. Use the download list button to get them all at once in one spreadsheet. If you just want to download the Spanish ones, for example, use the search button. Type Spanish and only those with that word in their alias will appear on the list. Your guests are now ready to identify themselves with the code. You can now send them the links of your games or publish them in the virtual space that you share with them. Before playing the game, your guests have to log in with their invitation, either with the button on the home page or in any of the situations where a login is requested. One of them is the Click Here to Identify Yourself button on the game's home screen. In the game editor, you can use the advanced option Ask for Identification and select only registered and guest users. This way, you make sure they have to use their invitation before they start playing. When your guests have used their invitation at least once, the alias changes from grey to green. When they finish playing one of your games, the Reports button appears. Press it whenever you want to see the scores for each time they played your games. As you can see, the scores are saved with the alias that you have decided for that guest to have. If you change the alias, the change will be updated everywhere, including the report section. In addition to playing the game, your guest can create a draft of a game and send it to you for review. Then, if you want, you can publish it on your profile. The guest uses the Create Activity button, chooses the type of game, creates it, and when it is finished, clicks on the Send button. At that point, you receive a notification that one of your guests has sent you a game to review. To check it, you can click on the link in the notification. Whenever you want, you can see all the games that a guest has sent you by clicking on their alias. If you want, you can create a copy of your guest's game in your profile so you can publish it, making the changes you want beforehand. You can delete a guest whenever you want with this button.